Yo, what's good, people? We're watching part two of the last video. If you ain't seen part two, if you ain't seen part one, check out my last video. Anyways, I don't have too much to say. Let's get straight into it.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yo, is he in the cell? Yo, is he in the cell in this intro? Alright, how?
Yeah. What the feezy? 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 What the feezy?
Like I say, I'm already
W
knowing this
intro.
young man is geeked up just by, the way he went to moving, the way he looking, how big his eyes.
Nah, he's tweaking. He's geeked up and he pulls the candy bar out though. Nah, man.
When he jumped up talking that foolishness. When that man pulled that candy bar out his pants, I'm like, damn. You feel me? Like, he been sitting here with this candy bar on him this whole time. You feel me? And it's just like, that stuff be dangerous, bro. I know this is entertaining to y'all, bro, but that life is dangerous.
I hear that, yo. Anyone watching right now, never get involved in any of that stuff, bro. Like, stay clear from it. Ain't worth it.
Stop while y'all ahead. So I'm looking over at this young man, bro. Like I said,
He's speaking some knowledge. You get me? He's been there. You get me? He's been there. He's been in the south. He knows what it's like. Listen to him, bro.
he's a skinny young dude. I say give him 5'8", so I got him in height. I say 117 pounds soaking wet, so I got him in weight. And I was damn near 300 pounds at that time. You know what I'm saying?
117, 5'8", and he's pulling out the candy. Bro, what? Why as well, bro?
And I'm just like, look, bro, listen. What are you doing, bro? You tripping right now. No, I ain't tripping, man. You ain't gonna control my life. I'm thinking in my head, control your life. Boy, what is you talking about? You feel me? So I'm like, Zach, bro, how the hell am I trying to control your life? What are you talking about? You ain't finna tell me. And he holding the candy bar like this, bro, but his hand is like this, non-stop shaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm already done analyzed that them dudes down there he been with probably gave him that. You feel me? And probably just kicked it to him on some stuff like, if somebody ever try you, you feel me? Or you gotta do something to get your respect. They probably put some stupid stuff in his head. You know what I'm saying? So he like, you ain't gonna control my life. You ain't gonna tell me that I can't get high if that's what I do. And I'm in prison, man. I'm a grown.
Bro, you're sharing a cell with this guy. Listen, you shouldn't have came in this. He's the one that lied in the first place. He put himself in this situation.
Oh man, started crying like, you know how that your voice go to crackling. So I say, listen, little bro, put that candy bar down, bro. Ain't nobody trying to control your life. But what I'm telling you is, you don't know what I done been through. I'm really trying to finesse. I'm really thinking about beating them up for real. But at the same time, I
Bro,
really.
I know. I'd be thinking that same, bro. Like, I ain't about that. You get me? I ain't on that life. You get me? Like, I do know how to fight, though. I do know how to fight, and I'd be thinking the same thing, bro. Like, seriously, really?
Don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But the point that you drawing down on me with a candy bar makes me want to beat you up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, listen. You don't understand what people done been through, Zach. You can't just be around nobody geeked up. Think about a person like me that don't get high. I don't like being around people that gets high. It makes me nervous, bro. You can't do that. He was like, bruh, I ain't going for that, bruh. You ain't gonna control my life, T-Bill.
Bro, go to a different cell.
Like, who the hell named T-Bill? I let it ride, though. You know what I'm saying? I say, listen, bro. I'm keep trying to sit here and tell you I'm not trying to control your life, bro. Put that candy bar down for somebody get hurt, bro, for you end up hurting yourself or something. Put that candy bar down, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, I ain't putting my knife down. I ain't putting my knife down. Now, if you move over and get out the way, I'll go over there and tear that door down and get the officer to let me out and take me out this damn room. But I ain't putting my knife down. So I said, okay, listen, bro, this is just something I want to tell you. You feel me? Because, you know, if I come walking this way and you come walking this way, we're going to have to pass each other. I have no weapons on me. Of course, my candy bar was right there at the top bunk.
Oh, YouTube, give me 2 minutes, bro. I thought I just keep getting interrupted today. Busy day, you get me?
In between the mat and the little metal piece. So once I got over there, if I wanted to try something slick and grab it, I could have. But that wasn't my objective. That's not what I was on. I say, listen, bro, we gonna have to pass each other. I said, bro, don't try nothing funny, bro. Don't try to poke me with that candy bar. He said, man, I ain't gonna do nothing
I hear that. Yo, respect to this guy for actually trying to de-escalate, you get me?
to you, bro. I'm just gonna go over there to that door and tell that officer let me up out this damn room. So I was like, all right, bro. So I came walking this way. He slowly came walking this way. Bro, if I really wanted to grab that dude anything, I could have. He walking with the candy bar to his side, to his right side. I'm walking this way. So the left part of his body is exposed to me. The candy bar ain't even up in a busting motion or nothing. It's down. Like I say, he ain't but this damn big. Man, if I wanted to grab that little dude, I could bear hug him like this. He wouldn't have been able to do nothing. I probably would have squeezed the life out of him. He'd have dropped the candy bar. Probably would have had to do CPR on this little tiny Vim. So I let him walk past me. That man got over there to the door. He just go to screaming, crying. That mother, they're from trailer park.
Yo, this guy really tripping. Bro, what? Yo, he was like, oh, Bill, yo, what see Bill said, bro, was, yo, listen, why'd you lie to me? And now he's not even doing nothing.
With Brenda. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this. So he's full-fledged wigging now. He talking about he should have killed them. And I should have killed him when I had a chance. When I know that some bitch broke into my trailer and stole those frosted flakes. You feel me? So I'm just sitting here looking at him. Now I done secured my candy bar. And I'm like, you know, I really don't want to do nothing to this little boy. You know, I'm a grown man, well into my 20s at this point. You know, you a child for real, bro. Just tripping. Probably done came in here, got on that dope with them down there and just tripping. I don't want to hurt you or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just was talking to him. I was like, bro, it's all right, bro. It's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? But just hit that dope. Make sure you still hitting that dope. But the situation going to be okay, bro. Don't let that stress you out. Don't let that, you know, mess up your life or nothing like that. So he's still kicking on the door. So he goes screaming all out and stuff, screaming all out. You finally hear the door pop. He's still kicking and screaming. I hear keys, so I know, you know what I'm saying, like 12 on the way or whatever. Bro, before I know it, that man go to screaming loud as hell. Bro, the man.
Yo, this guy's tweaking. Oh my days, yo. When I saw the title, I didn't think it was gonna be like this.
Stabbed himself in the arm, stabbed himself in the leg. Man done turned to the side. Like he tooting it up. Man done stabbed himself where the sun don't shine. You feel me? And the thin ass shorts he had on, they look like, you feel me? He screaming, he instantly go to bleed.
Bro. Listen, C-Bill's wounded, man.
Man, turned down, stabbed himself in the bottom of the leg, dropped the candy bar on the floor, and just go to screaming, jumping up and down, screaming. Jumping up and down, screaming, you feel me? And he holding, what's up, what you need? What you need,
You
man?
know how to play,
Not right now. Let me get this out the way. This work. This how I make money.
What's up there?
So when I finish this, I'll come talk to you about
Yo, even Bill Feezy's getting interrupted, you know?
whatever game you was talking about, all right?
Batman.
All right.
I'll go drop a like on this W video.
He, when you go in there, close the door, Marshall. I don't hear that noise. So, bruh, he go to jumping up and down, screaming. He ain't studying none of this other stuff. He holding his butt. Like, bruh, I'm looking at blood on his hand. Like, from his, you feel me? Bruh, this man bleeding all down his arm, all out his leg. He jumping up and down, screaming, oh, oh, you know what I'm saying? All this stupid stuff. The officer finally get up there. Once the officer make it up there, they say, man, what the hell y'all got going on? He looked through the window. He said, oh, he bleeding. So he get on the radio. He go to science and stuff like that. So when some backup come, instantly they telling me, hey, man,
I bet Bill Feezy's gonna look bad for this tea.
get off the bump, face the wall, put your hand behind your back, hurry up, get against the wall, face the wall, hand behind your back. So I get up, you feel me? I face the wall, put my hand behind my back. They pop the door open, they snatch him out. He saw the candy bar on the floor. He put some gloves on, picked it up. They took him off, walking him off immediately. They go to ask me what happened. I'm like, bruh, to be honest, I don't know. I think he was wigging out, probably popped himself. I really was in here sleep. I just woke up when I heard him screaming. I really don't know what that boy had going on. So they like, all right, you might got to write a statement. I said, I'm not writing no statement. I'm not doing none of that. I just told you all I know. You know what I'm saying? They take him on. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably say about 2 days later, we came off lockdown. Now, they had came back that night and got all his property and stuff, but like 2 days later, we came off lockdown. Bro, we off lockdown for probably 10 minutes. We off lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting themselves together, coming out. You know, people be cleaning their room up because they done, you know, trash in there and all kind of stuff like that. Bro, when we came off lockdown, after about a good 10 minutes, them folks, 13 walking up. They like, 13 coming up to shoot. Deputy warden with them. Everybody running, scrambling, tightening up, putting their stuff up, tightening up, because they coming to shake something down. But them folks came straight in there, everybody against the door, everybody against the door. So everybody lined up against their door, you know, they cell that they belong to. These folks run straight up here to my cell, told me step in the cell. I stepped in the cell, told me strip. You feel me? So I strip, I take off all my clothes. He like, open your mouth, stick your tongue out. So I do it. He make me put my finger and run it around the, you know, parts of my mouth. So I do it. He say, lift your arms up. I do it. He say, lift your sack up. I do it. He say, turn around, squat and cough. So I do it.
Wait. So you gotta get fully naked. I didn't even know that. I thought they let you keep some underwear or. I said lift your sack out.
He like, put your clothes back on, pack all your property. So I'm like, what the hell I did? He like, man, put your clothes back on, pack all your property. Like, they got attitudes, but you got to keep in mind, all these people don't usually act like this with me because I'm kind of popular, you know what I'm saying, at this point. And then a lot of these people know me, like, done got cool with me once they saw me, kept going viral on YouTube. I mean, TikTok, you know, and I was working the administration. So they usually don't act dumb like this with me, especially not at a time like this. They did start at some point, but this wasn't that type of time, you know what I'm saying? So I put my clothes back on. I go to packing up all my property. So I asked one of the other CERT team members, I said, hey, CERT, what I'm packing up for, where I'm going? He looked over. He was like, man, pack your shit, bro. Just pack your shit. And looked off. So I'm like, man, what the hell I done did? You know what I'm saying? So the only thing I could think of, you know, this little dude.
Hello, bro. Stabbing himself, man. That's what it must be. They must think he done it.
Just here probably told them folks I tripped out and pulled him out with the candy bar. You know what I'm saying? I pack all my property. When they take me out of there, I put all my stuff on the cart. They walk me up there to medical. I get the medical, they put me in a room. So I'm like, what the hell they got me in this room for? The nurse come in there, the investigator dude come in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the hell the investigator in here for? The nurse in here for? And then one of the CERT members came in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm still handcuffed. They got me sitting down on the bed. So she was like, okay, I'm about to conduct the test. We just got to do a little test for DNA on you. So I'm going to have to swab your private area. And then she had something that she had put all kind of lube on, kind of looked like a skinnier toothpick.
Wait, yo, what happened to bro? Yo, what?
She was like, and I'm going to have to take this and slightly insert it into the inside of your penis area. She said, it's not going to hurt, though. I can promise you, you're not even going to feel it. So I'm like, whoa. What the hell y'all got to do all that for?
Yo, didn't. Yo, hey, what's going on? Bro. Yo, this is a mad story. All I can think about is maybe Zach turned around and was like, oh yeah, he bummed me or something like that.
Oh, what's really going on? Ain't nobody telling me nothing. You feel me? So I'm like, what do y'all got going on? The investigator, I let her do what she was doing, feel me? And the investigator was like, so what happened in that room? I'm like, bruh, I already told the officer. He said, bruh, what happened in that room? I said, bruh, the man went to tripping, wigging, popping himself with the candy bar. You feel me? And that's, you feel me? So he was like, well, if that's all that happened in the room, I see here you told the officer that you was asleep. You don't know what happened. So now you telling me for sure. I said I was asleep, but what I'm telling you is if we the only two in the room and I wake up and he popped and it's a candy bar on the floor, he had to pop his damn self if I'm asleep, right? I see you in a mental health caseload, level 2 mental health for extreme depression. I said, okay, what that got to do with anything? He said, man, it's
Nah, I hate officers, man. They always try like twist it against you.
best for you to just be honest with me right now, man. I say, be honest with you about what? I did not stab that boy. I didn't pull that boy out with no candy bar. He said, but that's security job to investigate that. He said, that's not what I'm investigating. I said, well, what are you investigating? He said, man, you know, it was tissues torn in that man's rectal area.
Days, bro.
And he said that you him and
Oh my days, bro. You really tweaking.
stabbed him up. And we performed a rape kit on him, and it does show that he was, you know, torn up. You know what I'm saying? He was like, so we just gonna do. I said, man, that man stabbed himself in the ass, man. I said I was looking right at him, man. He said, oh, so now you was looking at him. Now you wasn't asleep. I said, bro, you know how this go. Ain't nobody trying to talk to no damn police and tell nobody nothing. I said, bro, I was looking right at the man. That man stabbed himself in the arm twice, stabbed himself in the leg, turned around, tried to toot it up, stabbed himself in the ass, then stabbed himself in the leg. I looked straight at him when he was doing it. He said, all right, man, well, they gonna do this DNA. They gonna run this DNA, but
Oh my
if that's what
days,
it
bro.
turns out to be, just know we putting an extra charge on you. So, bruh, y'all don't know how bad I felt. Just even a nigga, like, just playing with me like that. Like, even saying something crazy like that, bruh. You feel me? Like,
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, the second, you know, Bill Feasy gets released and they find out it ain't him. He didn't do nothing. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he went swinging on that guy, bro.
come on, bruh. You feel me? Like, bruh, that was, I couldn't even talk to my partners through the back window. And they be like, see, man, what you in the hole for? How the hell do you even respond to that? You feel me? So they eventually let me go. Well, they took me back to the hole. And I think like 2 days went by, and they came and let me out. The investigator apologized to me, and he said, yeah, that's what it turned out to be. The dude cut himself with the candy bar, and that he did have methamphetamines in his system when they ran a drug test and this. I'm like, yeah, I know that, bro. But he did apologize to me. He was like, my bad, bro, for even looking at you like that. And then the officers, the CERT, that was acting lame at first. That's why they was acting like that, because they were looking at me like, ain't no way, C-Bill. Ain't no way you did nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, that shit was just, I don't even know the words for that, how I was feeling, bro. I just couldn't believe somebody even said something like that about me. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I just encourage y'all, bro, do the right thing. Stay out of trouble, make money, not excuses. Try your best not to be in no position to ever go to prison. It's your big, call me Big Feezy, I'm gone.
Yo, that's some W advice, bro. That's some W advice. Like, you guys can see how it gets out of hand, bro. Like, stay out of trouble, guys. Stay out of trouble. Anyways, yo, it's been a good 2-part. I can't. I'm definitely gonna have to watch more of his videos. I'll be serious. I gotta watch some more, cause low key, it's entertaining. Anyways, I ain't gonna hold you guys too long. Peace out.